morning guys, and welcome back to another video. So you would have seen in the last video we made really good progress on the bedrooms upstairs. So they're pretty much good to go now, pretty much ready for plastering. In today's video I'm going to make a start on the old cupboard where we're going to be putting the boiler. Looks like it's original from when the house was built, from what I can tell. Like, it looks like it's all built into the coursework, same as that one upstairs was, but that was all rotten. This one's in pretty good nick as far as the doors and everything go. But we decided to move the boiler to there out of the kitchen and try and keep all the original doors and everything, just to, a bit more nostalgia for the property. It's probably going to take a mission to get this paint off though. So there's about 16 layers of paint. So inside, my original plan was to literally just take the concrete grinding disc and just knock all the high spots off the plaster. But like, some of it is super thick and it's pretty loose anyway. There you can see how thick it is. Because they plastered up to the shelves, it's like all uneven. So I think I'm just going to pull all the plaster out and batten it for some plywood. I've got some 12mm plywood there. And I'll batten it out and then put the plywood up to that. You can see here we've already got the wires through for the boiler. There's a few spare for that. So once I've got the plywood all pretty much done in here, I do need to chase in a drain line around the actual fireplace, and then we'll poke it out, and there's a drain just outside the outside wall there that we're going to tie that into. So that's going to be a dusty mess, but I think I'm just going to hook in, get this all chipped out, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so we got that all cleaned up inside. It's all nice and pretty. Well, I wouldn't say pretty, but that block wall is quite rough. The brickwork's quite rough, it's not very flat. So it's probably going to take a bit of pissing around, packing and everything to get my battens nice and flat. But I just shot down the road to the merchants and got some 19 by 38 batten. So I'll go upstairs, cut that now on the saw, working out where we need a packer and start mounting those in. Okay guys, so it's just sitting the battens in here, and this one brick here is sticking out heaps. It makes me have to batten the top way out to get it level. So I'm just going to chuck the cutting disc on the grinder one block away. I know it's so hard to see, and it's probably sticking out like a good 12mm. So I've marked where my batten's going, and we'll just give that a try and get that a bit flatter. Alrighty guys, so I've just got the laser set up at the moment and just checking some measurements for that back plywood, and then I realised the door is actually way smaller than the backboard, and I don't think I'll actually get it in there. So I'm thinking I might just do it in two pieces anyhow. Most of that will be hidden behind the boiler anyway, so it'll be sweet. So I'm just going to get some measurements, finish getting some measurements, get the plywood cut, and we'll start chucking it in there. Alrighty guys, so that is looking good so far. I have run out of plywood, which I knew I would. Running out of room in the van. When I picked that up, I already had heaps of sheets of plasterboard in there. But I'll stop, the shop should still be open on the way home now. I'll stop, grab another sheet of plywood. But yeah, so we'll cut to tomorrow. Choo! Alrighty guys, so we're back into it this morning. It's a bit of a chilly one, it's like 3 degrees outside. So that means it's about 3 degrees in here too because it's freezing. So pretty much gonna get the measures for that, get that cut, and we'll get it all pieced together and get ready to do our chase in the wall. Let's go. Alrighty guys, pretty happy with that. So I do want to give it a sand up, fill all the screw holes and everything, and at least get that back painted before they come put the boiler on. But I'm thinking is I'll have a big clean up quick, get anything that they want to get too dusty out of here, and I'll mark out and chase in ready for the drain pipe around there. I have bought a couple of plastic drop sheets to try and tape up over these doorways and stuff, try and contain some of the dust because it'll be super messy. So quick clean up, get set up, and then we'll film some dirty stuff. Alright guys, so that wasn't actually anywhere near as bad as far as mess is concerned as I thought it was going to be. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's got plenty of fall on it all the way to the wall. It's only for the drain line, like the condensation drain line. So it should be sweet. I think it's only a 20 mil line and this is deep as. There's probably 25 mil deep there at least. So that's good. So I think what I might just do is give in there, at least on the back anyway, a quick sand and a bit of a fill over the screw holes, get it painted, or at least one coat of paint on it, so that as soon as the plumber's ready, you can come and put the new boiler in. I bought like damp / mold proof paint as well, just with it having water pipes and stuff in there. If there is a leak or something one day, it's easy enough to put damp proof or waterproof, to put mold proof paint on now. So we'll cut to a few time lapses of Alrighty guys, so I just got the coat of paint on there. I'll probably chuck another coat on once it's dry as well, because I'm sure it'll soak in quite a lot being plywood. But super stoked with how it turned out. So everything, it's not quite perfect, as we might chuck a little bit more filler in a couple of little screw holes. It's definitely good enough for a boiler cupboard. Alrighty guys, so I'm pretty happy with the progress on the little cupboard today. So I'm going to call it for this video. We're going to sink into a couple other jobs which will be in the next video, but we're making super good progress on the house, so I'm well happy with that. So just checking out this video guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!